Hello, 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 and welcome back to the continuing adventures of Lainkk as he adventures through Shandalar. Where last we left off, I had been given a quest, which it looks like I've already cleared this quest. Find the caravan. Yep, and now I have to go back and return it. I had also messed around with making a counter-based deck. That is not a deck that does counter spells, but rather a deck that has lots and lots of counters, counter cards, cards that double counters, and it was so much fun that I just started using it a bunch. Instead of just testing it once like I meant to. And that's what I'm on now, so I'll keep it going. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is like perfect. And then I ended by getting the most valuable artifact that I've gotten so far, the dungeon map. I think I also killed the slime boss last time, but I don't remember for sure. What I do know is this is such a good opener. I could spend 1 to drop a mana dork, or spend 2 and drop a Priestess of Titania, who this turn, what is this? Just a generic warrior, is enough mana for me to drop new land, 3 mana capacity, still 3 mana capacity, still 3 mana capacity, and now I've already basically won. We let you through here, I think. Okay. Land, dupe, it's fine. Wildborn Preserver, I did that in the wrong order, but that's okay. Tap for every elf I control, and what's the biggest number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we should have enough for this. For each elf on the battlefield. Now he's huge. And he's counter-based, for whatever good that does me. We'll just swing. Whenever you play anything, my things get bigger. I almost feel bad for you. Almost. How does this work? Remove 3 counters, let's say. Oops, cancel, cancel, cancel. Let's try that again. Let's pick 3. Pay 2 to activate the ability. Remove 3 counters. Do I have to pick multiple creatures? There we go. Okay. Get an ooze. This triggers, which is what I was waiting for. And then we just load it up with a ton more counters. And now we swing again. Everything gets the counters with the trample and the vigilance, and if I had waited 1 turn I could have done that, but oh well. Verdant Touch, Elk, nothing of note. Okay, so let's continue the quest line, which right now requires me to return to the city I was in. Look at that stack of elves there. I don't have a side quest to kill elves, do I? Because Aww, he's paying me even though I didn't succeed. Alright, so firstly, I succeeded the quest for all intents and purposes. Second, we have an Allosaurus Shepherd, we've got this. Shuffle. Interesting, but not really. Findhorn. No, not interested. Pass. Always a fan of making my deck a little bit better each time. Additional land each turn and dig through my deck for lands is cool. Pelt Collector is good. It gets counters and is an elf. It's pretty pricey though, I don't want to pay top dollar for it. Three more shuffles. 2 more shuffles. You already have this, right? Yeah. 1 more shuffles. Hey, Priest of Titania. Nice. Alright, we definitely love Priestess of Titania. What the hell, man? Add to main deck. So we got 3 Priest of Titania, 4 Elves, Kyrian, Benevolent Hydras, not elf specific is better for this deck. Yep. Really, it's big elf that values having Priestess of Titania that little bit extra. Elven Mystic, Kyrian Ranger, Arbor Elf, why not? Taunting Druid, sure. Or Taunting Elf, my bad. Priest. There. Alright. We'll switch back to our counter deck and get out of here. How far are we going to be expected to go? Not that far. We'll head straight into the red zone. This deck is now sophisticated enough to win. I'm willing to consider adding a second color and going for 4 dual lands in that color, maybe. Or even 8 dual lands in that color. Okay, that's a cool looking spot. I wonder what that could be. Just because counter deck seems to be functioning a little bit more like a real deck and less like a elf ball, I'm also willing to put 1 extremely high cost card that wins the game, like Emrakul or Kozilek in there. Forest glades are usually havens for finding... Oh wait! If you have a Benevolent Hydra, I want it. You are literally one of my counter givers. And Hydras are generally very counter heavy creatures. Yeah, we keep this. My god, we keep this. Good enough. Alright, now we have 3 mana. So we play this, or we play 4. 1, 2. No, this is fine. Benevolence is probably okay, but I want to get this thing cooking right away. And we'll start attacking because we can. Actually, cancel that. Let's see how much mana I can actually generate. Seven, so we can make X equal to 6. Do this. Get in it with a bunch of counters. He's got his first Hydra. Alright. That thing went off, not a moment too soon. Beautiful. Landfall, gain Hydra. Nope, none of these. Not for the sake of a counter deck anyway. Although that Life Swapper is interesting. Just make a ridiculously big wall. Always important to tell how far away we are from Red's capital city as well, because we don't have its world magics yet. Looks like the capital city is souther than our target, so we'll go to our target first, but then we'll probably head that direction. Okay, that's a really interesting looking building over there. I wonder if that's just standard tile work for Red, or if that's a unique building. Oh! Okay, I thought we were going to a quest spot city. I didn't know we were going to a dungeon. Let's go. Skull and Crossbones Pirates. Find and defeat the leader of the pirates. Oh, great. So I'm not required to clear the entire cave. I love that. Let's go for it. I'm happy to kill whatever little thing I have to, but I'm equally happy to skip everything but my final target. I'm just making the assumption he's all the way deep. Just be strange to keep him halfway through. There he is. Pirate Captain. Okay. He's got a crewable vessel. I've got Lana War Elves. Nope, you're good. Oh dang, discard on attack, that's not good. Leaf Grow's fine. Alright, we've got lots of mana to work with, so we'll do Marwyn, and then buffer slightly, and then hopefully this is the last turn that we have to suffer. I think we chump block this rather than discard a card. I would trade this for a land, so that seems okay, yeah. Oh wow, okay, well that's not okay. Well, that's definitely not okay. I hate to say it, but I think he wins. That was a pretty brutal opener for me. Garenberg will be too weak at this stage. The biggest Hydra I can might stop it from attacking into me. Might, I don't know. Okay, it did. Sweet. Now we can Garenberg. And hope that we can keep our Monarch status for even one turn. No! That's a thing? That's game. That's game. He steals Monarch, and he discards my hand, and he knocks my hand back to my hand. Wow. And I actually have nothing I can put counters on because he literally countered me. Okay. Well, we're not dead, so let's not give up yet. Let's just play the most aggressive board state we can. We'll start with Marwyn and Elf, and then we'll just be patient. I don't get the doubling effect because I'm not the Monarch. I'm gonna take 6 damage rather than trying to counter this. Oh, right, but he's gonna draw and I'm gonna discard. That's the problem. Ezra's never gonna fire, so that's okay. All on Marwyn, please. Now, last turn of the game probably, unless I get very lucky. What can I do? I can play a giant Hydra, That's a good move. Two is enough for a Priest of Titania as a potential chump blocker. Slash Mana Giver. Actually, go one higher and do Archdruid. And then keep this guy for chump blocking purposes. Tap for 5. And there we go. That's about as good as it gets right now. Now, if he doesn't have a counterplay, but he does. GG. Oh, that was good. That was really good. He kicked me right out. Let's do this. Rather than go back and challenge him again, let's go down south, get to that city, and then register my world magics before I go broke. Maybe buy a heart, and then we can come back. Or we can do an arena. Honestly, red is probably a pretty good counter color for my entire elf strategy because they can always bolt a creature to take my mana down. Which is something that green generally has a harder time doing. Even blue and black, their kill spells are a little more pricey. That's gotta be it, right? That's gotta be it. Sure looks like it. Alright, take me to the store. Heart and ability. Oh, what's this? Flaming Sword, Aladdin's Ring, a Bone Splitter Axe. Oh, Bone Splitter's a good... Oh, we got a huge buff here. Firstly, because I don't have an amulet. So, I don't have a usable amulet, so the jeweled amulet's pretty big. And secondly, because, no, secondly, just, yeah, jeweled amulet's huge. Okay, so watch what the jeweled amulet can do for me. It's my turn, right? Turn 1, I have 2 mana, but I can't do anything with it, so instead I store 1 green on the jeweled amulet, so even though I didn't get a 1-drop, I'm still at 4 mana on turn 2. Free T Varkel? Sure, why not? Put a creature out, please. And now, creature drop, land drop, 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 drop. Another thing, and create a new creature to buff Marwyn a little bit. My mana problems are at an end. Let's go Wolverine Raiders, I think. And Elven Archdruid. And cast that for 1, if at all possible. No? Okay, never mind. Cast that for 1. Actually, now that I've already done it, cast it for the maximum. Swing better, 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 better. GG. Okay, next up, Human Barbarian. Yeah, perfect. So now, turn 1, I already have enough to drop this. You could argue that I should have waited, but I'm more interested in it taking off than I am in getting a good board for it to take off on. Because I can do this to still bolster my mana. Oh, you jerk! Alright, This is it. Last chance to get some value. I've got 3 generic colored mana. Unfortunately, the counter didn't land very well, so yeah, good job. I only get 1. Another lightning bolt. Oh, okay. Fizzle trigger. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, how many lightning bolts have you used? Jesus. If this was real life, I'd worry he was a shuffle cheater. I'm gonna keep giving you things to shoot at, that's for sure. Yeah, I honestly think this is game. GG. At least got 1 win, so I get to keep my cash, get a profit even. But unfortunately for game, I am now trying to get my honor back. We'll switch to classic elf ball, see how that does. Okay, very solid opener. We can do Priest of Titania, but I think we've learned our lesson. We'll start off by baiting out his elf hate. And now we'll start using our good stuff. Do we go straight to Azuri? You know what we do? We do this. We're gonna try to keep our hand size up and immediately make these things too hard to kill. That's what we're gonna do. There we go. Have we just... Actually, we already just won. Jesus. Yeah, turn 1 or 2 of Shaman Zidru. The hell is Zidru? Keeping 1 mana hands is a little scarier against this guy than against what I've gotten used to. We can go Kyrian, but I think the correct move is Kyrian, but then charge the amulet. Yep, this is the same guy who was able to take me out before. Here we do Wood Elves, because I want him to take it out. It's just a 1/1, and I keep the land either way. And we'll drop a Wild Preserver just to have 2 targets on the field. Okay, great. And now we win, right? We'll drop this guy. Actually, tap for a black. Cancel. Untap. For bulk. Tap for a green. We don't have enough green mana to make this work. We can do this. Sure, why not? I actually don't. I need that mana right now. 1, 2, 3. 3 more greens. That should be enough to play T-Varkel. And then untap with Wild Preserver to make him bigger. And I dare you to come after me. Since they haven't, on the end of my turn, I will just go ahead and charge that for an increased mana, and there we go. We're off to the races. 1, 2, 3. Attack with the one thing that's big. Keep it untapped so that nothing else threatens me. And that's it. Pass turn. Lightning bolting T-Varkel, that's a good sign. We're gonna eat you. Play another creature, get more tokens. Tap 2, 3, 4 to fill it up. More tokens and swing. Gotcha. I kinda got sloppy at the end there because I was just gonna win either way. Drop a land, drop Priest of Titania or Bramblewood Paragon. I think we've learned our lesson that they're very good at hurting me, so maybe play the thing I don't want first, and the thing I do want second. Do this actually. And do I have a single mana dork? I don't. So charge up the amulet. See, it helps smooth out your mana curve so much. And keep the creature. Creatures are potentially more valuable. Drop this for 2. Drop this for charge. And yes, draw an extra card off of it. Swing with 2. Not gonna trade you the priest, so good job, you're in. But now you're doomed. I'm gonna drop a singleton, and yes, draw a card. Drop a singleton, and yes, draw a card. Drop a singleton, and yes, draw a bunch of cards. 4 mana is too short to play the good stuff. I can get to 5, but I can't get to 6, which is fine by me. So now what? Let's do this. Draw another card. Alright, now we have a board. I'm not loving the first strike effect here. Yeah, I think you get in. Good job. But now you're a dead man. Good job to me. Priest of Titania, Chief Arkel, untap, Wolverine Riders, yes, draw a card, Monarchy, yes, draw a card, yes, draw a card, and game win if the Monarchy is maintained. Finally, we're gonna eat you with, where's circle? There. I lost T. Markel. That was unexpected. Oh, they both have first strike? Lame. Alright, what's it gonna be, guys? You're gonna charge to this giant board of beef and tokens? Be my guest. Death Strike's literally the only thing that can save you. And now, I get to distribute tokens of my own. And we'll give them to Grunt number 1 and Grunt number 2. Jesus. And wouldn't you know it, just in time to get Dinomancer. GG. Alright, gold, Aladdin's Ring for free, Thunder Dragon, Wildfire. Prizes are less important than the victory. Happy to win. Okay, was there something equipment-wise that we really wanted? Nothing jumps to mind. What's this? Same thing as before. Alright, so we head out. But yep, that should about conclude my time for tonight. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.